Hi, welcome to day 2 of the 7 Days of Happiness. So, today, what I wanted to talk about was the concept of learning happiness. That it's not something that's just our given right that we're automatically happy. Some people say it's your true nature. Your true nature is happiness and feeling good. There's truth to that, but we live in a society where there's all kinds of ideas, you could call them programs, that we're born into, with social media, marketing, religion, culture, family, our own stuff, school, etc., where we learn ideas of how to be. If you think about the idea of being married and having 2 kids in a house and a white picket fence, where did that come from? And that's not a universal concept. We have different ideas on how to be happy, but how much are these ideas based on ourself and our own authentic beliefs and checking in? And how much is based off of something we were taught that we didn't even think about? And something that I see with clients, and you could say it's almost a rock bottom. It's either people have gone through a lot of hard times and they need help, help to how to figure out things, or oddly enough, it's actually that they've been very successful. They've checked all the boxes of what they're supposed to do and they don't feel satisfied. They don't feel right. There's something that feels off. Their life is like not their own. And exactly, their life is not their own because they just sort of went along with whatever they thought they're supposed to be doing. So an essential part of happiness is choosing, evaluating, being authentic, and choosing what's really a good fit for you. And I don't mean that in a selfish way where just, you do whatever you want. That's not what I mean. I mean, checking in with your authentic values, what are goals, what is meaningful to you. And oddly enough, when we do that, we're actually less selfish, less destructive, and have better relationships, and we're happier. I'll never forget many years ago, I don't know if it was even a supervisor. It was just a therapist that had been working for like 30 years. I asked him, or he was 40. I said, if you could summarize the biggest thing that you see as the biggest problem, boil it all down with what you see with people, what would you say it is over your, decades of experience? And he said, the biggest problem is people are not living a life that's right for them. They're not living authentically. And then they feel trapped and they don't know how to get out of it. So checking in with yourself authentically means listening to yourself. And that's something that it's not always easy to come by. Not everyone's well practiced at it. And especially if we've been sort of trained to listen to everything except ourselves and always, feel like we're not enough or we're not sure. When you really listen to yourself, check in. And if you don't know how to hear yourself, you can check in with your body. How's your body feeling? You can check in with your emotions, check in with, what situations do you feel lighter and better? And what situations do you feel not like yourself? What situations are you just being you and you get paid to be you and you are accepted just being you? Okay. So on that note, I would like to leave that for the day 2. And also, I wanted to point out in terms of you being you, a lot of people don't really know who they are, what that means. And that's a whole other thing I will talk about for tomorrow. But at its core, I would say look at what feels natural, look at what feels light, look at what you kind of naturally go towards. But it can also be areas where you have shame because maybe you're told things about yourself weren't enough. But you can look at it as the themes that reoccur over your life, and look at what's most natural for you. Okay. So I will see you later and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.